Guys, it's Fonzie with dipyourcar.com. Now, you've seen us use the dip pearls a ton of times, and you guys know very well that the dip pearls work great when mixed into either clear PDS or even a mixture of clear PDS and glossifier and put over a colored base coat. But the question comes up all the time, can you mix dip pearls directly into colored PDS gallons? For example, can you take a green pearl, mix it into a green gallon, and drop it down on the car? Well, of course you can. I'm going to show you how it works and how well it works today. Enjoy the video. Now, first, I'm going to walk you through a couple pointers if this is something that you want to do on your own car, and then I'll talk to you about the materials that we're going to use for today's project. Now, if you're going to be using pearls in a clear, like clear PDS or clear PDS mixed with glossifier, that's going to go over a black or a color matching base coat to get the best results. Now, when you're mixing the pearls directly into a colored PDS gallon, what you want to do, let's say for example, if you wanted to mix World Rally Blue pearls directly into Navy Blue PDS, if that's the project you're working with, you're going to take your Navy Blue PDS as it is, and you're going to drop 3 or 4 coats as your solid color base down. We don't want to waste any pearls, and we don't want the pearls to come in direct contact with the original car paint. So we're going to do 3 or 4 coats of the Navy Blue PDS. Then you're going to mix your World Rally Blue pearls with the leftover Navy Blue, so say 50 grams per gallon of Navy Blue, and you're going to use that pearl mixture for your last 2 or 3 coats so that the pearls are used as your top coat and you get your nice pearl finish. Today what we're using is the Nebula Green pearl in the Hunter Green gallons. Now, why this is different is because the Hunter Green, for example, doesn't have great coverage as a base color. So what we're going to do today is we're going to drop down 3 or 4 coats of black PDS to get our foundation and our base down. Then we're going to mix the Nebula Green directly into the Hunter Green, 50 grams into a gallon of Hunter Green. We're going to use that for our last 2 or 3 coats to get our pearl finish over the black base. So what the Nebula Green is actually going to do is actually increase the coverage or the pigment load in the Hunter Green gallon. So if, as a rule of thumb, if you're going to be doing this, mixing pearls into a colored gallon, if the colored gallon has great coverage, use that colored gallon as your base, then mix the pearls into the color for your last 2 or 3 coats. If your colored gallon that you choose doesn't have great coverage, say it's yellow or Hunter Green for example, use a gunmetal gray or a black base, then mix the pearls directly into your color and then use that as your last 2 or 3 coats. I know it's a lot to digest, but we want to make sure you guys do it right. And of course, if you have any questions or you need some help or guidance on this, call customer service at Dip Your Car. They'll walk you through the whole thing. So we're going to drop some of the black down first, then we'll start mixing everything together and put our pearl finish right on top. So the question was, can you use pearls, mix them directly into colored RDS gallons and still get a good result? And the answer is absolutely you can, and it actually works really well. This actually might be a lot easier for either a beginner or somebody to be using pearls because you mix those into the colored gallons, you still get a beautiful pearlescent finish, you still get the sparkle, but it's easier to use. You can lay the pearl coats down even heavier and even wetter. It helps you avoid striping and get a more solid end result. So when you're using pearls in the future, definitely keep in mind, if you're using blue, purple, red, orange, green, yellow, whatever it happens to be, think to yourself, do I want to use these pearls over a base coat with clear, or do I want to just mix them into my color base and use that for my last 2 or 3 coats? We're going to let the camera go around so you guys can enjoy this beautiful green that we made here with the Nebula green and the Hunter green mixed together. Think about the combinations here. Any pearl essentially can go into any colored gown. You're going to make yourself a beautiful pearl custom color, and I promise you, you're going to see us use this technique a lot more in the future as well. And you guys know the deal by now. If you have any questions at all, email customer service at dipyourcar.com or call in during business hours. There'll be somebody there to help you out. It's Fonzie. I'll see you in the next video.